Taurus is the second sign of the zodiac, and those born under this sign are typically characterized as reliable, practical, ambitious, and sensuous. But remember, every individual is unique, and while some general traits might apply, it's always essential not to generalize too broadly. With that in mind, here are some things you might want to avoid saying to a Taurus and the reasons and effects of doing so. Number 1. Why are you so stubborn? Taurus individuals have a reputation for being persistent and determined. While this can come across as stubbornness, it's often because they place a lot of value on stability and consistency. They like to stick to their decisions and opinions, especially when they've given them deep thought. Telling a Taurus they're stubborn can feel dismissive and might imply that their deeply held beliefs or values are just obstinacy. So, as a result, when you accuse a Taurus of being stubborn, you might make them dig their heels in even more. This can lead to unnecessary conflict or resistance to change. They might also become wary of sharing their perspectives with you in the future, fearing further judgment. Number 2. Why don't you just try something new for once? Taurus individuals often have a comfort zone, and they like to stick to it. They cherish routines, traditions, and stability. While they are open to new experiences at times, they need to approach them at their own pace. Pushing them or making them feel inadequate for not being adventurous enough can be hurtful. If you tell a Taurus to just try something new for once, they might feel pressured or misunderstood. While they might try to accommodate the request, it may lead to them feeling out of their element or even resentful. This could strain your relationship with them, as they may begin to associate you with uncomfortable situations. Number 3. You care too much about material things. Taurus individuals often appreciate the finer things in life. They value quality and might have a taste for luxury or beautiful items. While this can be seen as materialistic by some, for Taurus it's often about appreciating tangible expressions of beauty and hard work. When it comes to the Taurus, calling them materialistic can make them feel judged or misunderstood. They might become defensive or hide their appreciation for quality items around you. It might also make them hesitant to share their achievements or possessions for fear of further judgment. Number 4. You're just overthinking it. Relax. Taurus individuals are careful thinkers. They like to consider all angles before making a decision. To them, being thorough is a strength and ensures that they're making the best possible choice. Dismissing their thought process as overthinking can feel like you're trivializing their careful nature. When you tell them to relax, they might feel undervalued or unappreciated. They could start doubting their instincts or become more reserved about sharing their thoughts and feelings. Additionally, they might feel like they can't come to you for advice or a sounding board in the future. Number 5. You're too slow. Taurus individuals often take their time with decisions and actions because they prioritize precision, thoroughness, and ensuring that things are done right. Their methodical approach stems from a desire for stability and avoiding unnecessary upheaval. They believe that rushing often leads to mistakes. By implying they're slow, you're potentially dismissing their cautious nature. Upon hearing the words, "you're too slow," they may feel undermined or underappreciated. This could lead them to either rush and possibly make errors just to appease you, or conversely, further entrench in their pace to assert their autonomy. Over time, such comments could erode their confidence or trust in the relationship. Number 6. It's not a big deal. Just let it go. Taurus individuals often hold strong to their principles, values, and feelings. When they're upset or believe in something, it's usually with good reason, at least from their perspective. Dismissing their concerns or emotions invalidates their feelings and can seem uncaring. If you say, just let it go, they might start bottling up their emotions or distancing themselves from those who they feel don't understand or respect them. Over time, this can build up resentment or lead to communication breakdowns in the relationship. Number 7. Money isn't everything. Here is why. While not all Taurus individuals are solely focused on wealth, many do see financial stability as a means of ensuring comfort, security, and the ability to enjoy life's pleasures. They often work hard to ensure this stability. Dismissing their efforts or values related to financial matters can seem disrespectful. As a consequence, they might feel that their efforts and the sacrifices they make for financial security are unappreciated. This can lead to them becoming more reserved about their financial goals or achievements, or they might double down on their beliefs, creating further division. Number 8. You're too set in your ways. Taurus individuals often have established routines, beliefs, and ways of doing things that they've found to be reliable over time. They see this consistency as a strength. Implying they're inflexible or outdated dismisses the value they see in continuity and stability. As a result of telling them that they're too set in their ways, it might make them feel defensive or unappreciated. They might either become more resistant to change to assert their identity or, on the other hand, force themselves to adapt even if it goes against their nature, leading to discomfort or resentment. Number 9. You're too predictable. A Taurus's reliability is one of their most treasured traits. They pride themselves on being consistent and trustworthy. While others might value spontaneity, a Taurus sees their predictability as a sign of dependability. Thus, labeling it as a negative trait might feel like a blow to one of their core values. They might feel unappreciated or misunderstood. In an attempt to prove themselves, they might try to be more spontaneous, which might not come naturally to them. Alternatively, they might distance themselves from those who don't value their consistency. Number 10. You need to be more flexible. Basically, Taurus individuals value stability and consistency. Their reluctance to change isn't due to stubbornness, as many believe, but is more about their love for structure and their careful nature. They're not against change. They just prefer it when it's well thought out and necessary. So, when pressed to be more flexible without valid reasons, a Taurus might feel pressured or even attacked. They might either respond by becoming more rigid in their stance or, in contrast, might bend too much against their better judgment, leading to regrets later. Number 11. You're too sensitive. This is because Taurus individuals, beneath their strong exterior, can be deeply sensitive and emotional. They feel things deeply, and when they care about someone or something, they invest their emotions fully. Telling them they're too sensitive can be hurtful as it dismisses their genuine feelings and experiences. Because of this, they might start suppressing their emotions or become hesitant to express themselves. This could lead to a buildup of emotions which might explode later on or manifest as bitterness or resentment. Number 12. All you think about is work. Last but not least, many Taurus individuals are dedicated workers. They see their work not just as a means to an end, but often as an extension of their identity and values. They believe in giving their best and often immerse themselves in their tasks. Suggesting they're too focused on work dismisses their commitment and drive. Therefore, such a statement could make them feel as though their efforts are not valued. They might either work harder to prove their worth or, conversely, pull back from their responsibilities, leading to dissatisfaction in both their personal and professional lives. In summary, understanding a Taurus requires recognizing the value they place on stability, quality, and depth. They often prioritize long-term benefits over short-term gains, and their actions and beliefs reflect this. By approaching them with respect and empathy, you can foster a deeper understanding and stronger relationship. It's crucial to remember that zodiac signs provide general traits and tendencies, and individual variations are vast. While understanding traits can be a starting point, it's essential to get to know the individual and appreciate them for their unique qualities. That said, if you've enjoyed this video, be sure to leave us a like. Share it with those you think might like it too. Leave us a comment if you've got something to say. And as always, thanks for stopping by.